Greetings! I'm Dr. Ian. Welcome to my laboratory. Well, I'm not really a doctor, and this isn't really a laboratory, but I do have some really cool science stuff to show you. I'm going to do an unboxing. An unboxing from the cool people I've been working with at Montessori Laboratory. I've been making science lessons for them, and they have a whole bunch of lessons and this kit that you can order. And so this is the first time I'm going to actually dig into it. And I'll probably be using it in some of my lessons. Here we go. Montessori Laboratory. Foundations Science Kit. Ages 6 to 12. Okay, let's see what's in here. Okay, some technical stuff. Put that aside for now. But what else do we have here? We've got some chemicals. You've got to have chemicals in your little science kit. We've got sodium bicarbonate, magnesium sulfite, granular material, calcium carbonate. Very cool. Oh, color tablets. I don't know what that is, but I like it. We've got, if I didn't have safety goggles, they've got some for us. That looks like a test tube rack, and yep, test tubes. Let's see. Ooh, cool. All right. So you could do all kinds of experiments with these 4 test tubes. Well, I suppose that's what the chemicals are for. Yep. Good. And you know what this is? This is actually a little stove. And we've got more little tools. We've got a funnel for pouring stuff into the test tubes. We've got, I guess take the top off first. We've got a little measuring cup, always good to have. Magnifying glass, okay, that'd be for a different kind of experiment. Investigation. Pipette for grabbing some liquid and dripping it in, okay, all right. And tweezers for safely handling certain things. Let's see, we've got, for more experiments, they require larger volumes of liquid or maybe other things, like I think I'm going to plant some seeds in these ones for a lesson I'm working on right now. Because it looks like we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 identical cups, and they've even got little measurements on them, so you know exactly how much you're putting in. That's cool. That should be very handy. And a couple of paper cups as well. I'll have to figure out what I can use those for. This is like proper laboratory equipment. Test tubes, beakers, and these are Petri dishes. So we could actually like grow a little colony of bacteria or fungus or something in these. That's cool, and there's 3 of them. So all of this is set up so you can do real scientific experiments. So you'd have maybe your experimental variable in here, and maybe your control in here, and your second variable in here. Let's see. What else do we have? More chemicals. Acetic acid, triglyceride mixture. Can't quite read what that one is. I'll pull it out later. Emulsifying agent. Sodium chloride, sucrose. Okay, lots of chemicals to work with here. A styrofoam ball. I think I do know what this one is for, but it can be used for a lot of things. I've used a ball like this to show the movement of the Earth, how the light shines on the Earth. It reflects light really well. Now this is just a simple little foil cup, but I wonder if this is actually intended for heating up water. Maybe on here, if I can figure out what you're supposed to burn in there. We've got another little styrofoam. So we've got the ball, and then like a sphere and a half sphere. Semi-sphere. Tape, always useful and pretty. That's what we're supposed to be burning in there. Candles. And there's 2 of them, so you can do a fair number of experiments with those. Stick those in there, on top. Bit of cheesecloth, maybe for some kind of filtering, or maybe to cover something you don't want getting in, adjustable here. Protractor, good for measuring. Well, there's so much stuff, I did not even give myself enough room here. Pipe cleaners and some stirring sticks. Balloons. Balloons actually can be a really useful thing for science experiments. You can trap gases in there. Writing utensils, definitely good to have. A crayon, and I think this is chalk for writing on a variety of surfaces, maybe if you need to, say, write down what you've got in your different experimental beakers. Magnet, obviously, playing with magnets in science. Okay. An eraser. Tin foil. Maybe we can make like a solar oven or something. Use this to reflect the sun's light. Okay. We've got some big circles. Maybe the layers of the planet. I don't know, you could use this for a number of things. Experimenting with spinning motion. Yeah, okay. Rubber bands, paper clips, and toothpicks. Very useful. Good old-fashioned note cards for writing down, notes about what you're doing. These are, they are magnets. This is the best variety I have seen in a kid's science kit. We've got stuff for chemistry, all kinds of different chemistry, physics, even biology, astrophysics. I'm working with Montessori Laboratory. They pay me to make lesson videos, and I'm having a great time with it, frankly. But they're not paying me for this video. They just sent me the kit so that I could use it in my lessons. But I got all excited and thought I would do an unboxing so you could share my excitement as I opened it up and went through it. You can check out Montessori Laboratory on your own. This is EDU Kids Space here, my personal channel, and I've got a whole bunch of book readings that I've done, over 170 now, including lots of science ones. So subscribe to EDU Kids Space, hit the bell button so you're notified when I put out new videos, and thank you for watching. Oh hey, are you still watching? Well, if that's because you really care about education, then let me tell you about a project I'm working on with Montessori Laboratory. We want to create a comprehensive set of charts and other materials to be used in lessons by teachers. Like the science kit, they're based on Montessori tradition, which has been testing and refining their lessons for 100 years now. But these materials could be useful for anyone learning or teaching about the foundations of science and history and other subjects. If you can contribute some money now, we can create a resource that will be free to everyone all over the world forever. Go to montessorilaboratory.com/charts to find out more.